What's up? Nice dynamic entry. Slam dancing part. Lord Humongous. Fucking love this, man. That's such a pit part right there. Just you gotta pit for that shit. Look at this thing. It's so ridiculous. Look at him. I love that part. Gets back in that melody, that groove part. Circle pit! I'm gonna turn it down. I am the Ayatollah of rock and roller. Just walk away. Just walk away. Dude, this shit is fucking hilarious. I fucking love this. Yeah, I listen. I went to buy the album, but Justin had sold out of the album. But they still had the rehearsal demos, and I was like, I'll fucking take it. I did hear the album on YouTube. You can go listen on YouTube. The full-length album is great, and this rehearsal demo is just a lot of fun because it's more of like them hanging out playing their tunes. Yeah. If you haven't experienced Lord Humongous yet, here it is. Do yourself a favor. Go check it out. It's absolutely awesome. And then Lord Humongous and Mordant Red doing shows. Oh man, they're gonna do a split. Oh, Mordant Red, Lord Humongous split. Can't wait for that. And then they playing Dead by Dawn too. Oh shit, with Flesh Parade. Oh, what the fuck, y'all? I'm like, man. Another trip up to Ohio to do another fucking long-ass concert. I mean, I enjoyed Dead by Dog. Woo, did I ever. I loved it, man. It was just so much work, you know, to get that trip going. Worth it. Totally fucking worth it. Now it's like, let's do it again. I mean, Lord Humongous, Mordant Red, Flesh Parade, shit, that's all I need. I mean, that right there. I mean, fucking Flesh Parade. Seriously, it could be Flesh Parade and Mormon singers, and I'd probably show up to it just to see Flesh Parade. Flesh Parade's kind of like up there with like Malignancy and Evil Army. It's just like, when do you ever see these? Or Attic, even Attic. Like, you never see these bands anymore. And Attic, that was like the second time in the U.S. So yeah, their performance. Oh. I mean, no real context for Attic because I'm not a King Diamond fan. I get it, but I'm just not a fan. So it's just kind of like, oh, okay, well, let's see what you got. No, that show was absolutely fucking stunning. Like, as a show, just absolutely fucking stunning. They disappeared that one time, let the atmosphere take back over, then they come back out and do another half of the set. That was nice. That was so nice. Yeah. I mean, those guys were super chill to talk to. Oh my god, the guys in Attic were just the coolest fuckers ever. So, Dead by Dog 2, Lord Humongous, Mordant Red. I'm sure these are going to be some characters to talk to. Sure, they're going to be a lot of fun to me. Kind of looking forward to that. Just need to get my shit together so I can do it. Responsibility. Like, I just think you get that concert done, you can coast and shit. Nah, I ain't gonna coast for long. You know how it is. Oh, snap. Impiety. Man, y'all know Impiety. Skull fucking Armageddon. Paramount Evil. Y'all don't know Impiety. You need to know Impiety. I fucking love them. I've known about that band for a while. And finally been able to get copies of their shit. Ooh, yeah. But, dude, Impiety's got a brand new live video. This hadn't been out long. Impiety, I cannot say this word. Catawis Redesecration 2025. So just Impiety 2025. The YouTube channel is Sound Terror. Sound Terror is the one that's hosting that video. So it's Impiety 2025 at Sound Terror. It's Impiety live, and it's a brand new video. Why the fuck am I not gonna watch that? Well, those dudes are older now, but dude, they sound just as fucking brutal. Just as fucking brutal. They close with Iron Flames of Hate. Love that song. That's Iron Flames of Hate by Impiety. If you've not heard that track, go to Sound Terror and watch the live track. See them dudes live. Man, I'm thinking a killer show. Christian and Impiety. How the fuck mind-blowing would that be? I'm sure they've done a show, just not here where I could have seen it. But Chrissy and Impiety, that'd be a show to see, my friends. But anyways, go check out that live video. Awesome. Awesome. Good stuff. I have a gnome. Oh, I'm sorry, he's the gnome. The gnome. X10. And not X10, X10. That's such a gamer tag right there. I love it. He says violence is just that. Violence. There's nothing special about it. Only implementations of it, far as I can tell. The gnome is new here. You are definitely new to people like me and my philosophy, the gnome. And welcome, my friend. Glad to have you. That's a cool PNG. Do you really have a mohawk like that? Because that's badass. You had a big old beard. That big old tied up beard and a huge mohawk. Oh, that's metal as fuck. You got little bangs coming down out of the back. I mean, that's like very Fallout or Skyrim. I love it. I love it. If you actually look like that, that'd be badass. But nothing special about violence. Only the implementations of it. Well, the implementations of violence are creativity. That's where creativity comes in. How creatively can you do this task? And that's all we ask of anybody. At any task that you're doing, how creative can you be with this task that you are going to undertake? Yeah. Violence. I like to quote that Starship Troopers movies, that teacher, Michael Ironside. I forgot what the character's name was. Whatever. Oh, the roughneck guy. Fuck. My mind went blank on Starship Troopers for some reason. But anyways, the quote is, violence is the supreme authority on which all other authority is derived. He was equating voting to violence, and then saying violence is the supreme authority. Yeah, we're going to argue all day long, and we hope to come to a peaceful resolution and a peaceful consensus. But sometimes it doesn't come that way, and then somebody has to prove how much more blood they can spill. And that is a sad fact of life on this earth. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. I don't like violence. It's terrible. The act of doing it is horrible, and the repercussions afterwards are absolutely damning. I don't like violence. But I have to quote another person, and this is completely fictional, Horus Lupercal from the Horus Heresy Warhammer 40k series. He believed that a good war, was a quick war. The quicker you got that over with, the better. So in order to do that, you have to be extremely creative in your violence. It's horrible, but it is a fact. That's just how life on this planet works. Look at nature. Nature's brutal as fuck. Why do we think we're any different? We're not. Why do we think we can be better? And we have proven that we can do it. Human beings have proved that they can resolve their problems without violence peacefully so that both parties benefit. Humans can do this. That's why we're better than animals. Because we can do it. We just frequently don't. And sometimes it takes a big, heavy-handed smack to everyone involved. Anybody got siblings out there, and then one of your parents get real angry at like one of y'all, but y'all are all kind of doing it, and they just smack all of you? Like, I didn't even do nothing. Anyone have that happen? I didn't even do nothing. It was that you're still getting one because you're making noise. Anybody have parents do that shit? That was how not my mom, but my dad were just like, bam, 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 bam. All of you are going to get it. Why? I didn't have brothers, but I had stepbrothers. And he'd be angry at one of you, but he'd let you all have it just to be fair. And sometimes humanity needs one of those supreme authority bitch slaps. It's like everybody's about to take it. Hell, that used to happen in school. We had corporal punishment when I was in school. We still had corporal punishment. You ain't got corporal punishment anymore. Corporal punishment needs to come back to schools. Not only does corporal punishment need to come back to schools, but past 6th grade, education should not be compulsory. I think compulsory education should be 1st through 5th, maybe 6th. And after that, you should be learning a trade, learning a skill, and your trade and skill can be music. Like, absolutely, can be arts. But you have to produce something. You can't just like, oh, I'm a painter and never paint. You know, you gotta produce paintings. We need to bring that back. We need to bring that back. Those 12 years in school is bullshit. 12 years in school is bullshit. There's been homeschools that have given kids, like 12-year-old kids, have been able to finish high school math, all the way up through high school into math. All the math classes are done. They can take any test from like junior high up to high school and pass them all. Private homeschooling has proven that you don't need to be in school that long. In fact, it's a detriment to you to be in school that long, unless it's truly academic and you want to be there. And remember, even truly academic places, you're not doing it all day. Anybody who's been to a university or a community college, yeah, it could be a full-time job, but rarely is it. Only when you're like a master's level, then it's truly a full-time job. And I had roommates that were getting their master's degree. They work. That's actually legitimate work. I was like, holy shit, that's what it takes to get a master's? Fuck that. I can only imagine what PhDs have to do. So, oh, Borax Bandit. Borax Bandit saying this one's sounding death punky. Death punky! Oh, death punk. Yeah, man. That's a term that, if you look up death punk, there's actually a genre of music called death punk, and it's like Death Cab for Cutie or some shit like that. It's weird, like gothic punk, but not gothic punk, because they don't want to be goth. And they don't want to be punk. So there's death punk thing where it's indie rock, but it's somehow it's kind of chill but dark. I don't know, I never got into it. I appreciate its existence because it sings to somebody. It just doesn't sing to this guy. But death punk, what's up? Now that's a term that got co-opted by a group that I don't feel deserved that title. You can have it for now because I can't produce anything to seize that from you, but we have metal punk and sleazy punk, so we'll keep that for now. Death metal punk? I don't know. Death punky. Thank you, Borax Bandit. That was a very kind word. Love the energy. I doubt I'll listen to the radio again. Yeah, value your brain cells. People in the comment will agree. You're talking about the Alien TV show streaming right now. Man, I saw a trailer for that. Unfortunately, in my head canon, in my mind, there was nothing after the James Cameron, Aliens, the second one, Aliens, which was fantastic because it just had so much money and vibe into it. Oh, fucking love that. Especially, has anybody seen the Aliens director's cut where it's like 2.5 hours long? Ooh, mwah. Oh, that's a film right there. Anybody see the 3-hour version of The Abyss? Don't watch the theatrical The Abyss. It's boring as shit. It's like when they go underwater and they're miners, but then they find an alien spacecraft, and their technology is based on water. If you haven't seen that, go fucking watch it, but only watch the 3-hour version. That one's like epically good. Kind of creepy in ways, but that's Cameron. Moving on, how we doing out there? What's up? Some more fucking Lord Humongous. The last track, Bullet Farmer, is fucking amazing. White Line Nightmare is a good one. Anyway, Super Quats. Hey man, have you discussed Hellraiser? Then I'm sorry if I missed it. We have not discussed Hellraiser. We need to talk about Hellraiser. Love the concept of Cenobites, BDSM, demon stuff. Yep, very Slaanesh, pre-Slaanesh. There's something that's so extra sensory, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, what if those people were like immortal and shit, lived in their own dimension? What would they come up with? Yikes. I don't think I want to know. Not conventional horror story, 100%. I think that was the vibe they wanted. Main characters were way less interesting than the whole concept of the Cenobite dimension. Well, yeah, that's what happens when your villains are way more interesting than your heroes. But that's horror. Your heroes are supposed to be very mundane, just like here's average Joe. He's about to experience the real plot of the movie, the real fun stuff. But we don't care about normal Joe if he lives through it. This is horror. We don't care if he lives through it. True horror is when the hero does not escape. They can physically escape, but not mentally escape. At the end of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that chick escapes by getting in the back of that truck and they sped off. But she's like cackling mad after, you know, that almost Lovecraftian, you go insane. Like that, you live, but you go insane. That's real true horror, where the hero does not escape. If they escape, it's now horror adventure. But true horror, the ethos of true horror. And I know I got some true horror people out there in the comments. I know y'all are out there. If you're in metal, we got them. True horror and metal is like fucking hand in hand. We're not talking about Hellraiser. I love the movie. I actually like the second one better. I know that's blasphemous, but I think I like the second one better. I think as it gave more information on the Cenobites and you got to see more about them. The first movie was kind of introing them, so it has to intro them in fragments and shit. Scary, scary, scary. Oh, here they are. The movie's over. At least in the second one, it's like, yeah, you remember them. Here they are doing their thing. Oh, now the heroes that you don't like because you fucking. Well, the second one was the one in the house where the guy was reforming. Like a drop of blood spilled, and it like he started moving around because he'd been like ripped apart in that house, and all the blood spilled, and there was like forming him back. And the old lady was just chopping people up and feeding this fucking form. That was the second one, right? I feel like I don't remember. And what was the first one? Okay, there's another one. There's 1 and 2, and I don't remember which one I just described, but then there's the other one. I don't remember. And then there was the one in the nightclub, which was fucking hilarious, but not very good. Yeah, what's up? Man, I didn't show y'all. Look at that. Look at that. The cat got a hat. So the wife took all that knitted shit and she took it to like a craft fair. And there was like a lot of trading going on with some of the people selling their wares. So the wife traded to get the... What do y'all think of the cat's hat? We like this? I think the color really goes with the hat. Horns up for the cat. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the last song. Y'all go listen to this. Go check out Hell's Headbanger. See if they got any copies left for sale. I haven't checked in a while whether or not this is still back. But you need this in your life. And if you want to go to fucking Cleveland, Ohio, apparently in Dead by Dog 2 they're going to be playing. So that'll be fun. Have to make another outing to Ohio. This is the song that sold me. I was like, oh yeah, Lord Humongous is badass. But I think I heard this one before I heard the first one. It's like one of the first songs I heard. I was like... Yeah. He dresses up in that shit. Look at all that steel on his arms right there. Those fucking nails and shit. Look at that shit. Bang. Lord Humongous rehearsal demos. Go check them out. They're on YouTube. I'm Cattle Pride, Appalachian Warlord. We'll see y'all next time.